Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be working on the neck for Hales 5. I've got to get this windvane ring off the windvane, and so I can fix that big crack right there. That's a really big one, and I think somebody's glued this thing on. And they didn't even glue it on straight. Like, if you look at this, like, it's all wonky. It's just not even terrible job. Anyway, I also just need to completely disassemble this neck. It's in really good shape, so this ought to be real easy. But first things first, I need to take the neck apart and get that wind vane off, and then we're gonna dissolve that glue, if it is glue. Well, I can see it lined up. The pin is lined up with this. I'm going to do that thing I did before where I had to tap it out. I think I still have that jig somewhere. Alright, now that this wind vane is off the neck here, you can really see how uneven they glued it. Look at that, look how high that's sticking up. It should be flush at the top, almost, like it is on this side. Alright. Got this. In there. This is glass, not plastic. I don't know if acetone dissolves plastic, but I'm not going to chance it because it will not dissolve glass. No idea how long this is going to take. Alright, and this stuff is awful smelling. I'm going to leave that covered up for a little bit. I'm going to check back on it in a couple minutes and see if it'll come apart. And if not, then I'll put it back in and let it sit longer. Alright, let's do our first test here. Doesn't feel like it's budging at all so far. Okay, attempt number 2. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Ooh, hey. part of it came free. Oh. Still pretty secure over here. Aha. See what we got. Oh, there's all kinds of crud in here. Oh man. Just feel it. Closer to being able to close that. I might actually take a file and file these down a hair, give ourselves a little bit of more room for bringing these two cracked edges together. That would just make it so there's less stress on the bond, and so it's less likely to break open again. Alright, so I'm going to try filing down these fins on the windvane here. I want to take a little pressure off the outside of that ring when I solder it, because any little bit of pressure is going to try and pop whatever I do to seal that crack up. So I think that's as far as I'm going to take it for now. I might take more off later. I'm going to see, I'm going to try and solder the crack on the ring here together, and then see if I can fit it in with what's been shaven off so far. If I got to take off a little bit more, then I'll do it at that time, but it's pretty close now. I can actually pinch it all the way together around the fins. That's not going to work. Okay, now I've got that pretty much cleaned off. Each side's got a little bit of solder. Let's see. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm never been very good at soldering, but this is definitely an improvement in my skill, and so I'm pretty stoked about that. I was having a lot of problems with the solder trying to stick. Even though I thought I got it all, there was still super glue on there, and I found it after I heated up the metal. It became apparent that it was on there, and so I scraped more of it off, and I got some flux to help make the solder go where I wanted it to go, and that helped. Once I got each side of it, like the crack tinned, then I was able to push it together and heat up the metal, and then it bonded together, and then I filed off the excess. So it's real flat and smooth, and it fits perfectly over the wind vane now. There's not too much pressure, there's no gaps or anything like that. I'm really happy with how that's looking now. Really the only thing left is we gotta put brass black on the bottom half of the neck and on the wind vane ring, darken those up, and this thing's ready to go. Ready to be on somebody's Obi-Wan saber. Alright, so I love how this turned out. The soldering definitely worked out a lot better this time than the last time. Last time I had a bit of thickness on the other one on the back, but this one I was able to get a lot lower and smoother, and so it's, while I can see it because I had to put it between the crack instead of just all on the back. I feel like it's a much stronger bond this time, so I feel like I've improved my soldering skills. But that's going to be it for this this Hales grenade. Hales number 5 is done. I'm not sure what Ian's going to do with this other Hales. You know, he's got the body of Hales 1 and the neck of Hales 5. I assume he's going to let it go to somebody. So if you're interested in that, you might want to jump on the gun and hit him up. That is a beautiful, beautiful grenade. All of it is super nice. So yeah, anyways, check out the blog, propchopshop.com. I need to get off my ass and make a post for this Hales 5 grenade, which I have not done. But I will have one very soon. I'll put a link in the description. If I put any products, or if you have any questions about any of the stuff I use, hit me up. I'll try to put links to those in the description. There'll be affiliate links. I'll get a tiny kickback, and it helps me out, helps me grow my channel and do more projects and have fun, and film it and show you guys so you guys can follow along and hopefully have fun watching. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'll see you in the next video.